Yeah, no, it was great. We were fortunate to do a similar thing back in 2008 with Megan Jones and myself. I think we might have been, I can't remember if someone else was there as well, but I think maybe Sonia. Anyway, yeah, no, it was a really good opportunity. Sinead won a couple of passes through the VRC. It supported us at Sydney 3-day event. And they looked after us really well. We had a great day. Got a few lucky tips and had a good day in the punt. So it was a lovely day to get out. Probably not ideal the week before Camden, but we had an awesome time. It was such an amazing experience, and the weather was amazing, and the racing was good, and got a few winners.
Yeah. Well, you should know a bit about thoroughbreds. You have a lot to do with them. So, well, it was great to see you both on TV in such a public sort of light. It was great. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was lots of fun. Thanks.
And now I'll let you go because I know you've got all the packing up to do, not only riding, you run the thing, you and Nikki do an amazing job, so I'll let you go because you've got a lot of work to do, but thank you very much.
No worries, thanks.
And I think I saw you on the live stream at Po.
Yes, I was there.
I saw you. She looked so happy when she came through and finished.
It was a very tough show. The mare was a bit flat. She only got off the flight 5 days before trot up because we had a lot of flight issues. So she was a bit flat, and it's never run in mud like that before, and it's not normally particularly fond of the mud. So she was just ecstatic to finish, and a lot of experience in a very big field of really high quality riders. And it's nice to see what the guys like Ros Cantor and Tom McEwen are doing, and just seeing what you can emulate and take away, and hopefully we can bring back to Australia to pass on to some of the younger riders. And it's great to see riders like Lamoza bringing some nice young horses through and getting the experience and the miles, because there's always needs to be the next generation. Yeah.
And so next year it will be another busy year for you, back and forth?
A little back and forth. I'll be here for a fair bit of the year, but obviously I'll try and go and support Sam at the bigger shows over there, and it's just going to be a little bit wait and see what happens with the younger ones. We might try and look at taking one to blend them in the 8 and 9 year old. And maybe we've got another young one at home that might look at doing the 7-year-old at Lillian, but we're still a wait and see kind of game.
Yeah. Well done both this weekend, and we will probably see you at Sydney and have another chat again.
She'll be winning for sure.
She will.
She'll be winning for sure.
Well done, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was quite wet at Mill Street, especially on the first day for the 4-star long horses, but it dried out quite well for us the second day, but we're still it's just very different going. So you sort of know here what the going's going to be like, and you have none of that knowledge over there, but it was great to have other people who are really good at sort of helping me find the right places. And I did choose probably the wrong plan in the beginning, and then we got a much better plan of where we're going to go. So I sort of did get quite lucky with the events in the end that I went to. They were, but it was funny when I did land. I remember putting him in the paddock. It was really wet the first week I landed, and events were cancelling, and I was a little bit panicked about that. I was like, uh-oh, and then I realised that that's quite normal at that time of year, that those first few can often be cancelled. So. But I remember putting him out, and he's like, he looked like a spider skating around, and he didn't quite know how. I'm like, oh, he doesn't trot the same anymore. And then all of a sudden, he's sort of like, I've got this. So, yeah, no, it's, yeah, you do think, oh, is my horse going to run in this? Or has my horse seen that sort of, even different types of building materials cross country that they use, whether it be softer, bigger brush, or slightly different looking coloured timbers, and you sort of have to remind yourself, well, you've got your job to do, and he did. He sort of took over, and away we went.
Sometimes I just have to ignore the dressage score and just get on with the rest of it that she's good at.
And she's very good. I think jumped clear.
She did, yeah. She
usually does.
Clear. Yeah, normally does. That she's super reliable with the jumping. She's great like that. I'm very lucky to have such a good jumper.
And then you've just been around the 4-star course, literally not very long ago, and a few changes on course.
Yes.
What did you think?
Yeah, it was really interesting. Stuart's actually done a great job of bringing some new ideas here, and we had a Vicarage V-style fence, which probably never seen really in Australia. So that was a bit different. There was a bit of talk about that and how it would ride. It rode really well for me, so that was good, but there was enough questions on the course. The first part was quite twisty and up and down the hill, and then it flattened out and it flowed really nicely. But there was certainly enough going on, and it's nice to have a bit of a change and see some different fences and have a bit of a different path as well, because I think that's one thing we miss over here a little bit, is just the variety. And when you look overseas, there's so many different tracks and different jumps. So it's really nice to be able to change things up here and have a slightly different course for us.
Yeah.